Hey everyone, welcome back to LR Options. And if you're new, please consider subscribing. Um, have you ever felt like every time you enter a trade, it seems to go against you? Well, in this video, there are 3 secrets that can help you to win consistently after entering your trades. So let's go into secret number 1. Secret number 1 is to use moving average indicators. Learn how to use them correctly and look for simple winning patterns. So in today's example, we're going to use Apple stock and the Amazon stock charts to show examples of how to use the moving indicators. So let's go to, okay, we've got Amazon stock here. And here you have, well, I've got the blue line is a 9 moving indicator. The yellow line is the 20 moving average indicator. The black one is the 50, and the 200 is the red. And what I like to look for is where the stock is in relation to the moving indicator. And I usually start with the blue one, which is a 9 moving indicator. So if the stock is underneath the indicator, that tells me the stock is in a downtrend. If the stock is above the indicator, as it is over here, then your stock is going into an uptrend. Now, as you can see, all indicators are above over here for quite some time over here. All indicators are above the stock, so the stock has been going in a downtrend for a while. Okay, and indicators are also good to show you where reversals are and where they're coming in. Okay, so now if you notice, the stock is going in a downtrend. Now it's going up, and you notice it's going up above the 9 moving average indicator. So once it does that, and you have a green confirming candle afterwards, now the chart, well, now your stock is going in an uptrend. Okay, an uptrend, or it's doing a little pullback, so your stock is going up. Once it crosses back under the 9 moving average, it's going back and continuing in a downtrend. Okay, and that's how you use the moving average to your advantage to know whether you want to enter a call trade or a put trade. Okay, so let's move on to secret number 2. In secret number 2, you're going to develop a list of stocks that you like, and you're going to try to stick to this list for stocks that you go to trade. Now, the reason for this list is so that you're not constantly spending time going back and forth looking for new stocks to trade. It's okay to add stocks to your list once in a while, but do not waste a lot of time looking for stocks to trade when you already have a list made up, and you can choose from there. So let's look over here. This is my list, and you can arrange your list in different ways once you get it going. You can arrange it by symbol, and it'll alphabetize it. Okay, you can arrange it by what it traded last before it closed. And you can arrange it by the amount of change that it had on the day before it closed. Or you can arrange it by volume, by the stock's volume. I usually like to arrange mine alphabetically, or depending on the premium that I'm looking to pay, or the stock price that I'm looking for, then I'll arrange it by the what it was traded for last. Okay, so that's secret number 2. Keep a stock list. This is so important. It keeps you from wasting time. There really is no reason to keep going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth when you've got a list already made up. Okay, so now let's go to secret number 3, and that is to learn to read candlestick patterns. Okay, this is so important. Candlesticks will give you clues as to where the stock is heading. This is when certain patterns become apparent. With candlestick patterns, you almost always see the same thing happen right after you see the same candlestick pattern. Nothing, of course, is 100%, but more times than not, you'll see the same event occur after you see that candlestick pattern. All right, let's go to Amazon. Well, we are at Amazon. Let's look at Apple. Okay, and I like to look, my favorite 4, or 3 of them are kind of similar, but my favorite 4 patterns are the morning star, the hanging man, the shooting star, and the evening star patterns. I also like to look for changes in candlestick sizes. If they go from small to large, that's usually where the trade is headed. So if you're going from small green candles or small red candles to large red candles, usually your stock is going down. If you're going from small or large green candles to all of a sudden large green candles, that's usually where your stock is headed. Okay, and that'll be a good time to enter a call trade. So let's look at the morning star. So the morning star is a pattern that you would see that would indicate that your trade is going to be going up. And the morning star looks something like this. I'm going to draw it here on this graph. Okay, you're going to have some candles going down. Then you're going to have one usually dips a little down with a small body. Okay. Then the next candle will be up above it a little. The next one will be up, and then that's your indication your stock is heading up. Okay, so that will be your morning star candle. Let's see if we find. All right, let's see if we find an example of a morning star candle. All right, I'm trying to get rid of this drawing. All right, let's see. Okay, here's one. Okay, you've got a candle coming down. Then you've got the candle in the middle. Has barely no body. And then you've got a green candle going up. And now the rest of the trade is following behind it. It's going up. Let's see if I find one that's a little bit more obvious. Some are more obvious than others, but they basically have the same idea. Here's one. Red candles going down. You've got the small candle with a long bottoming tail underneath it. Okay, and then you've got one candle going up above it green one, then you've got a confirming green candle behind it, and now the rest of the trade follows through. Okay, then there's the shooting star. That's another one of my favorites, and they're all kind of similar: the shooting star, the evening star, the hanging man. So okay, I'm gonna draw it for you over here. That would be, you would see a series of candles, green candles usually, or a combination of green and red going up. And this would be the hanging man. Candle up above these. No body, or barely, well, very small body. Then the next candle will be lower, and they'll continue to get lower. You'll find us confirming candles going down. So that would be a good time to enter your put trade. Same thing with the shooting star. The only difference is the shooting star would be have a long topping tail and a small body, and it would be right up here. And then you will have the series of candles going down. And the same thing with the evening star. It would be like a small doji candle, and then candles going down. Okay, let's go to Amazon. Maybe we can find some there to look at. Okay, let's see. Okay, we're looking for either an evening star or a morning star. I think those are the easiest terms to remember. Okay, let's see. Let's look this way. I think I saw one. Okay, right here. Got a candle. Then you've got a long bottom, topping tail. This one looks more like a shooting star. And then you've got a series of candles going below it. It's not as obvious as others. Okay, you seem to have one here. Okay, but they all follow the same idea. Once you see the patterns, okay, here's one with a long topping tail, and then it goes down. And here's another one in here. Okay. Alright guys, so that was secret number 3. Now what you do is you use all 3 of these efforts together, all of these 3 together, to confirm whether you should enter a trade for an uptrend or enter your trade for a downtrend, a call or a put. Okay guys, so there you have it. Using these 3 things, you should see your win rate go up dramatically. You should be more consistent. And that's it for now. If you liked what you saw today, please consider subscribing, comment, share, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.